Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. Or not the week ahead. Oh my gosh, this is your bonus love messages for December. You're the only sign I did that for. Wow. I always mess that up usually. Anyways, Virgo, let's see what's happening in your love life in December 2025. If you have nothing going on and you don't want anything going on in your romantic life, this can also apply to your closest friendships, really just whoever's deeply on your mind, okay? So let's see, Virgo. All right, you have 3 different cards coming out. Here's what the first one looks like. And this says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Yeah. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. Absolutely, I support that message for Virgo. This is a month of self-growth. And like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys have been single for a really long time, or like your last relationship that you got out of was crazy toxic. And right now, like, you just are wanting to invest in yourself, you know, and rediscover yourself and who you are outside of any sort of passionate, almost like triggering romantic situation. So yeah, it's going to be very important for you to just spend time alone, get to know yourself, fall in love with yourself. I cannot recommend that enough to everybody, like, especially if you've never really been single as an adult for a long period of time. Here's the thing, I'm picking up on people here where it's like you almost never have been single in your adult life. And then picking up on another group of people where it's like you've been single for many, many years. Like, I really do feel, I just spat at the camera, I'm sorry. I really do feel those 2 different groups present. And December's just a month of like really enjoying that alone time. We have this card coming out. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. See, that's the thing. This is talking about space. I feel like the person you're meant to be with is going to come exactly when you're ready for them, and exactly when you've had enough time and space to yourself to really process the trauma, the wounds, the agony that you've been holding in your body for years and years and years. When you release either a strong ego, or you formulate that ego you've been lacking all these years, and you just really get to know yourself and understand yourself on a deep, deep level, that's when your person will come. So the month of December is all about going deep within. It's a very spiritual time for you. And I don't mean spiritual in the fake way of like wearing hair and pants and, you know, just the aesthetics of, I mean real, like getting real with yourself and your patterns and what you hate, what triggers you, cultivating discipline, doing hard things, you know. We have this card coming out as well. And it says healing. Yep. This is a month of personal, deep inner healing, guys. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Yeah. This is the thing. I'm picking up on like a 5D message as well as like a 3D message. The 3D message is to just spend time alone. And, you know, everything we just said. The 5D message here is there is a partnership that is meant for you, that is healthy and peaceful and good for you. And that will reveal itself and come to you in the 3D when you are truly at a place where you have stepped into your own soulmate energy, you know? And you do that by just really loving your life. A good exercise I give people, and I didn't even come up with this exercise. It came through in mediumship readings year after year after year of doing love readings for people. This exercise comes through a lot for single people who get love readings from spirit. And it is, imagine if you had a crystal ball, right? And this crystal ball shows you that for the rest of your life, you're going to be single, not even a date, not like no romance, no nothing for the rest of your life. That's just how it is. You can't change it, right? If that were the case, and if you knew that information, what would you be doing now? What would you be doing with your life generally to make your life as happy as possible? Okay? Maybe you create a beautiful, beautiful, tight-knit friend group. Maybe you start going solo traveling instead of waiting for your partner. Maybe you get a dog. Like, what would you do differently? I want you to pause this video, and if you never thought about that, like literally get out a journal and write it down. or like really just think about it, take notes, like literally take notes, write it down. That is exactly what you need to do. Whatever you write down is exactly what you need to do step by step to attract your soul tribe, including your romantic soulmate. And as you complete that list step by step, I want you to really like get detailed in that list. All of the wrong people that you've been keeping in your life are going to fall away. And all of the right people who are meant for you, your actual soulmates, are going to step up and come in out of nowhere. Okay? Because in doing that list, you are becoming your own soulmate. Okay? And when you are your own soulmate, you're radiating soulmate energy. And the world has no choice but reflect back to you the energy that you carry. Okay, that exercise comes through like almost every single time I do a love reading for somebody who's single. We have the Queen of Cups uprights, Virgo. Yes, emotional healing. King of Wands in reverse. Yes, letting go of the toxic patriarchy, letting go. Some of y'all may have been personally offended by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Especially I'm getting fire Venus. Okay, if their Venus sign was a fire sign. Yeah. I know that's specific. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone. And I was just telling, Gemini. They had this King of Wands come out upright. On his wand here is Kanos, which is a rune. And when Kanos comes out in reverse, it shows a light that's fading out of our life. People, situations that are sort of drifting away. And it's like we're leaving behind our old stories, our old past. So that's happening. You're leaving behind the toxic masculinity within yourself and others, like tolerating that within others, the anger, the quick to try to control, manipulate a situation, not be open about feelings and talk them through, but instead react in a way that is very thoughtless, reaction instead of reflection. That's the stories we're leaving behind. Strength upright, exactly. We talk about our feelings, we share about our feelings. You're attracting partners and friends and everyone. Or it's like if they have a problem, they're going to communicate about it. They're not just going to go out and cheat on you. They're not just going to go out and disrespect you. You know what I mean? 9 of Pentacles, self-focus with the 9 here. A lot of you guys are diving headfirst into career, money, getting hot, you know? It's like there's so much to do, so much inspiration when it comes to being alone. You are the light, you know that? You are the light and the magic that was in all these relationships you've been in, you know? So when you're by yourself, finally, that light kind of returns, but for you. And you feel inspired to do amazing things, like your old music taste comes back. You have all this extra time to just, I don't know, get healthy, get wealthy, get prosperous, glow, thrive, succeed, cultivate a beautiful friend group. Like, there's so much for you to do in your alone time, you know? You don't have the time to worry about chasing love, fixing broken people right now. Are you kidding me? We have Justice upright. Yeah, it's time for you to reap the rewards of all of the time wasted, you know? Hierophant in reverse. Listen, if you're single right now as a Virgo, you're aligned. And I'm not saying, like, if you're in a healthy relationship, like, please don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to leave your partner or anything. But, like, this month isn't about them. This month is about you, okay? You know, a lot of people, even if you're like happily married and in a connection, it's like maybe you spent years just sort of supporting your partner in their dreams and all that. And it's like, you know what? This is the time for you now. So that's what I'm picking up, Virgo. Enjoy it. I don't even feel like I have to tell you to enjoy it. You're enjoying it. You know, keep doing what you're doing. I love this for you. This is definitely a really great time to just be alone, spend some time alone. Don't have that fear of missing out. Like, what are you missing out on? Trauma? Like, come on now. Anyways, watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead, especially your Venus signs. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I do offer 2 I do offer 2 love readings. There's my future love reading if you're single, and my regular love reading where you can ask about any relationship or a specific question, okay? Thank you guys. Bye.